Hello horse lovers all over the world, here we are again with the next challenge. So last time, and I see he's in my space, so go out of my space buddy. And now he's like, oh, what you want me to do? I said, oh, just that, that's it. And then when he's out of my space, I'm back to my neutral. So I asked him out of my space, I went to neutral, that's all. Last challenge. I hope you practice it and you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, look to challenge before this one. So I go to active, so I go out of my room, my space, there you go, and then I go back to my neutral. So today, next challenge, can I ask my horse forwards and backwards with steady pressure? Yeah, so steady pressure means a touch. Can you touch your horse? Can you ask him to go backwards? I'm gonna put my hand on his nose and I'm going to ask him backwards, and we're going to do that in phases, and the phases are put my hand on his nose and I feel for his hair. If he's not going after, let's say in average 3 seconds, I'm going to feel for his skin. Then I wait another 3 seconds. If he's not moving backwards, I'm going to feel for his muscle. Yeah, and if he's not going backwards by feeling for his muscle, I'm gonna feel for his bone. So that's a really promise. Yeah. So if I'm gonna say it in the way Pat Ray taught it us, it's an ask, it's a tell. No, it's a suggestion. Sorry. See, it's a long time ago. It's a suggestion, an ask, a tell, and a promise. Yeah. So now I put down my stick, I don't need it now. He's in my space by the way, but now I'm going to do an exercise. So I'm going to look at him, put my energy that way. I'm going to put my hand on his nose, and he's just thinking of something else. And there he goes backwards by a feel from a hair on his nose. Yeah. So I feel for his hair. I look where I want him to go. My hair is on his nose, and there he goes. And he's very good in this. Now we see. But if he's not going by feeling for the hair, go feel for the skin. And by 3 seconds, I mean not 1 to 3. I mean 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Yeah. So I'm gonna try again. Can you go backwards? I feel for his hair. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Now he's not going, so now I'm gonna feel for his skin. There he goes. I go back to the hair. There he goes, and that's it. So 2 steps, and I played with the phases. I touched the hair. Then he didn't go. I touched the skin, and then when he went, I went back to feeling for the hair. Then he did another step and stop. So today I'm very satisfied by the lightness and by the 2 steps. So should you go for 1 step? Go for lightness, but after it's going well, you can go for, I don't mind, 5 meters, 10 meters, yeah. So 30 feet, 60 feet, 5 feet. Doesn't mean if it feels good, feels right, you can do. So if you ask him backwards, so I'm gonna ask him a little bit more. Go back, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And another thing that I feel myself doing now, I didn't tell you. If I have my hand on his nose like this, if I want his left foot to go, I touch with my thumb. If I want his right foot to go, I touch with my fingers. So I play with this. Yeah? So now I'm going back. I want him to stay. And now I'm going to give him a steady pressure on the rope. See, and I just rub the rope. Yeah, so I just open my hand, feel for the rope. See, now I want another step. It's just feeling for the rope, and then he's coming. So if now I'm gonna back on the hair. See, looking backwards. He's not going, so now I go for the skin. You saw his reaction. There he goes. Now I go back to the hair, 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 hair. So thumb, thumb, fingers. So now he stopped, and now I'm fingers. I said, okay, thumb, fingers, fingers, fingers. There you go, super. And he slowed down because there is a gate behind his butt, so it makes it harder for him. Now I'm gonna keep him there. Oh, say keep there, stay there, please, stay there. Help me for this film, for the people, so they know what to do. Now I'm going backwards. I'm gonna there he stands still. Now I'm gonna rub the rope. Very good. If he's not coming, you can let's say I can go and tie this on the gate, on the fence, I mean, sorry. So yeah, like if I'm rubbing the rope, oh hey buddy, yeah, and he's not coming, I can say, okay, now I'm feeling for his hair. That's what I mean. But now I'm gonna close a pinky, yeah, and if I close my pinky a little bit, I feel for his skin, yeah, and if I gonna close my ring finger, yeah, and a little bit my middle finger, I'm gonna feel for the muscle, and if I close it all, I feel for the bone, yeah. So you can play with how hard you feel, how hard you pull on the rope by closing a pinky, closing 3 fingers or 4 fingers. Play with that. So, and then once he's coming, yeah, so this is, you hear a lot like, okay, a good horseman, and I'm a good horseman, has hands that close slowly and open quickly. Yeah. By doing this on the rope, so open hand, then a little 1 finger, then 2, 3 fingers, then 4 fingers. That's actually the same as a hand that closes slowly. And once he's coming, you open your hand and say, that's what I want, that's all. So you open quickly. And the same here, you're asking for 1 step, and if that's going well, you ask for 2 steps, 3 steps, and so on. So this is your new challenge. Play with it, get good at it, and then see you at the next challenge.